This is where it started, at the house of Miss Marple. 10 years later, and I'm still on the case. As ever vigilant as I ever was. I haven't even had time to have a haircut, but still I kept on it. But time was short, and I ran, and 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 ran. I reflected upon the evidence over and over again, and as I looked through it, bell after purse, after frog, after umbrella, it just didn't quite fit. So, I tried it from a different angle, but it still didn't fit. As I searched through the evidence again, for the 100th time that day, something struck me, a chord, a bell, and suddenly I remembered. It was at a tea party, not 13 years before the murder of Miss Marple, but still, I found it connected. Bits of the dream were sort of blurred, and some of the details were irrelevant, but still, I remembered that Miss Marple had had something terrible to tell me that fateful day.
Mr. Forsyth. Yes, Miss Marple. I have a terrible cold.
As I looked through, something more relevant and recent occurred to me. Not 20 years before the tea party.
Miss Lavender, if you will please listen to me, then I can ask you some questions about the future murder of Miss Marple, which hasn't actually happened yet in this foreseeable time. Will you listen to me? Listen to me, otherwise I'll kill you with this bell. Right, that's it. And so I realized that I was the murderer of Miss Rosemary or Miss Lavender, Miss Marple, I can't remember which. But I was a fugitive, on the run from myself. And so I had to sail the 7 seas, the Atlantic and possibly the Pacific, in order to get to Asia, the land of opportunity. And so I got in my little boat with my oar and my binoculars, and I sailed across the 7 seas on the Atlantic and possibly Pacific, in order to get to the land of opportunity, Asia. And so, after sailing the 7 seas, the Atlantic and possibly the Pacific, and getting a haircut, I returned to where it all began. Where this whole mystery began. In Asia, the land of opportunity. Come on, Foggy. Come on.